A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In an era where innovation and rapid advancements in medicine are crucial, the lengthy and costly process of bringing new drugs to market has raised serious concerns. It takes pharmaceutical companies an average of 10 to 15 years, along with hundreds of millions of dollars, to navigate the FDA regulatory maze. This has resulted in a phenomenon known as drug lag, where seriously ill patients often suffer or die while waiting for the FDA to approve medications that are already available in other countries. The implications of this delay are staggering, as countless potential drug remedies remain undiscovered due to the excessive resources that companies must allocate to meet the FDA's stringent approval requirements. The Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act, FDCA, was established in 1938 to ensure drug safety, requiring drug makers to provide evidence of a new product's safety. However, the Kefauver-Harris Amendment of 1962 took this a step further by mandating that drug makers also prove efficacy, further inflating the time and cost of drug development. Interestingly, once the FDA approves a drug for a specific condition, clinicians are free to prescribe it for any other condition, leading to what is known as off-label use. This has produced mixed results. While some off-label uses have proven beneficial, others have led to harmful consequences. The FDA's rigid approval process raises questions about why it doesn't allow clinicians the same leeway for initial approvals. Meanwhile, the Transportation Security Administration, TSA, was created in response to the tragic events of 9/11 to centralize airport security. However, 2 decades later, the TSA has been criticized for creating an environment of security theater rather than actual safety. With a budget of $11.8 billion for FY 2025 and over 58,000 employees, the TSA's protocols have made air travel more cumbersome and costly without significantly improving safety. Studies show that the agency fails to catch weapons and explosives up to 95% of the time, leading many to question the efficacy of these invasive procedures. As travelers are subjected to long lines and intrusive screenings, some are opting to drive long distances instead of flying, which poses greater risks in terms of safety. The TSA's approach to security has been described as ineffective, with calls for a re-evaluation of its role in aviation security. Lastly, the Federal Reserve has been at the center of economic debates, particularly in light of its response to financial crises and inflation. Milton Friedman once suggested that abolishing the Fed would be preferable, a sentiment echoed by many who believe the central bank has contributed to economic instability. From 2008 to 2011, the Fed's aggressive monetary policy, including a significant increase in the money supply, has been linked to rising inflation rates and growing inequality. Critics argue that the Fed's actions have primarily benefited elite financiers while neglecting the needs of the average American. The perception that the Federal Reserve is essential to economic stability has persisted, despite evidence suggesting it has not lived up to its original promise. The discussion surrounding the Fed's role and effectiveness continues, with many advocating for a re-evaluation of its influence on the economy. As we navigate the complexities of drug approvals, airport security, and monetary policy, it becomes clear that reform is necessary to address the inefficiencies and challenges that persist in these critical areas. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.